So the music changed, and the menu in general a little bit. Damn. Ugh, great. But Joyce did say we had a meeting with him. Yeah, guys. I'm Jinx, and welcome back to Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Miss Price, how good of you to join us.
I'm so sorry we're late. My shift ran late at the diner and then... just... sorry.
What the
Let us
fuck are you
proceed.
looking at?
One of you here is new to the Blackwell disciplinary process. And the other is all too familiar with it. Blackwell's code of conduct is built upon a foundation of mutual respect meant to foster an environment conducive to education and enrichment. When that respect is violated...
Reality check time. Yesterday did actually happen. I ditched school with Rachel Amber, and then Rachel really did start that fire. And that was after we actually agreed to run away from here. Right?
Yep.
Are you paying attention to me, Chloe?
All that really happened?
What?
Miss Price, the last time we met, an agreement was brokered. Do you recall what that was?
Don't get in trouble again?
Trouble is merely the byproduct, Miss Price. What's at issue is your attitude. We agreed that you would rededicate yourself to becoming an exemplary Blackwell citizen.
Citizen?
We did?
In the event that you were unable or unwilling to do so, we also agreed that it would become pertinent to reassess your future status at the Academy. Despite all this, you engaged in the following actions yesterday. Insubordinate language. Disregarding posted signs about trespassing on the stage.
Yeah, okay,
Implications
yeah, I did that.
of possible drug-related activities.
Excuse me?
What does that mean?
Yes. What does that mean?
It means Miss Price has developed a reputation as a user of marijuana, and I would strongly recommend you take a careful look through her room at home. Shall I continue? Witnesses saying you were involved in bullying Nathan
What?
Prescott.
The hell I was. I stood up for that little weirdo.
I suppose that's one interpretation of events.
Say what you will about my daughter, but she is not a bully.
Maybe you should be talking to Drew instead of me. You know, the guy who actually did what you're accusing me of.
Mr. North's situation requires sensitivity. It will be handled separately.
What?
And Chloe's situation is less sensitive?
I do not discuss other students' situations. We are here to discuss your daughter and her actions.
Convenient.
Mom, you know this is all bullshit, right?
I'm beginning to suspect that myself.
I am sorry you feel that way, but your daughter's misbehavior is real and serious. And yet, even with your prodigious disciplinary record, Miss Price, we needn't discuss any of it.
We needn't?
No, because you severed your relationship with Blackwell the minute you left school grounds without permission.
What does that mean?
It means... you forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe. I have no choice
I
but
made
to...
her do it.
What? What?
What?
What?
Yesterday was all me. My idea. I was having a bad day. I needed to blow off some steam, and I took it too far. Chloe tried to talk me out of it. I've been down that road, she told me. You're better than this. But I wouldn't listen. See, Chloe was afraid I'd get in trouble or hurt, so she came with me. But only to keep me safe.
Come on, man.
I'm just sorry you got caught up in it, Chloe. That you allowed me to drag you down to my level. Can you forgive me?
Yeah, sure. We're cool.
Thank you. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Chloe, is this true?
It's true.
Totally not true. She really is an amazing actress.
Yep.
Miss Price,
Fine, yes. It was her idea, but it's not like she kidnapped me. We were in it together.
Miss Amber, based on what you've
I like
just
that
told
response.
me, I have grounds to punish you. Are you sure what you've told me is the truth?
Yes.
This can't be the full story, Rachel. Ray.
Gotta love the bias.
Just to be clear, Miss Amber, you're sure Chloe Price didn't coerce you, or...
Coerce her?
Jesus.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of why someone like Rachel...
Oh, I think we're clear, Principal Wells. Someone like Rachel, but not my daughter.
Excuse me?
Do you have a list of students you assume the worst about?
Let's
You
stay out
have
of it.
no right to treat Chloe this way. This is because she's on financial aid, isn't it?
Let's all just calm down.
After everything she's been through in the last 2 years, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Miss Price.
Mrs. Price.
Mrs. Price, I appreciate your position, but I assure you, it is only your daughter's past behavior that has led us here today.
I understand, Mr. Wells. There is no doubt that Chloe's behavior must improve. But given what we've just learned about the negative influence she was under, I hope you will allow her just one more chance.
Miss Amber, I am as surprised as I am disappointed in you.
I understand.
This being your first infraction in no way reduces its severity. Still, we will not be suspending you at this time. But you have squandered our trust. You will no longer be my administrative assistant first period. And you will no longer be involved in Blackwell's performance of
Whoa.
The Tempest.
No.
What? Really? That seems a bit harsh.
What? Are you insane?
Your discipline is still pending, Miss Price.
Ray. She loves that show. Since this is her first infraction, don't
Mr.
you
Amber,
think,
I don't tell you how to run the district attorney's office. Please don't tell me how to run my school. There's a reason we have understudies for all circumstances, accidental and deliberate. I'm sure your understudy...
Victoria Chase.
A motherfucker.
Yes, I'm sure Victoria Chase will do fine.
That's just salt in the wound.
That is such...
What was that, Miss Price?
Chloe is upset for her friend, but we are both grateful that she is not going to be unduly blamed
Shit.
for what happened.
But had I fucking known that was
There
the
is
consequence...
plenty of blame to go around. Chloe's future at Blackwell will be discussed next. Unless you had something to add first, Miss Price.
Can I? Okay. Whew, good. We're taking the blame. Dude, had I known from the beginning that her fucking position in the Tempest was, at stake, I would have taken the blame immediately. Or, when I say take the blame, like, yeah, taking the blame. There is no telling the truth. Everybody blames Chloe here. Pretty much. Yeah.
No way is Rachel missing the play for me. But thanks to her acting skills, I'll have to go down in flames if I want to fix this.
To succeed and backtalk... I know! I know how to do this.
Get your head out of your ass, Wells.
Chloe!
You seriously think yesterday was Little Miss Sunshine's idea?
Miss Amber has accepted her responsibility.
Don't you have the slightest idea how this works? You don't wake up one morning and decide to be an outlaw. You need priors. You need training.
Rachel confessed. Are you calling her a liar?
I confess to thinking she can act like a motherfucker. You just bought her crap. Hook, line, and sinker.
You don't have to do this. It's okay. Really.
Huh.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm not one of your sycophants. I'm a lone wolf, and you're Little Red Riding Hood. Welcome to grandmother's house, bitch.
Chloe, this can't be you. Apologize this instant.
Oh, shit.
Fine.
Oh, fuck.
I shouldn't have pulled Rachel out of class.
Shit.
If I'd known she couldn't handle it, I would have gone it alone.
Why speak up, Miss Price? Your words do not exonerate Rachel, but they do further implicate you.
Why? To tell the truth, for once. Something that happens so rarely around here. Everybody lies.
I've heard enough. Rachel, you were clearly trying to cover for your classmate. I appreciate the motive, but I appreciate honesty more. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
You will not be removed from the play.
Good. And now the shitstorm.
Was that so hard?
Thank you.
And Miss Price, I came into today's meeting planning to suspend you for the rest of the school year, with a chance for reinstatement in the fall.
And now?
You are expelled.
What?
Yep.
No.
I will have Skip Matthews escort you to clean out your locker. You may wait outside my office until he arrives. That is all. Good day, Mrs. Price. Mr. and Mrs. Amber.
Ray.
Come on, Chloe.
Well, yeah, obviously I knew that was gonna happen, but we know she gets expelled at some point
I'm
anyway.
sorry.
Might
Nothing
as
to
well.
be sorry about. Meet me at the junkyard later? You bet.
I didn't get the chance to introduce myself. I'm Joyce.
Mrs. Price.
I'm Rose. This is James. I'm sorry we had to meet like this.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sure for you this is an unusual circumstance.
We really should be going. Nice to meet you.
Oh boy. I'm sorry.
Mom,
I'll see you in the parking lot.
Hey, Chloe. I'm supposed to walk you out.
Just you and me. Hey, Skip?
Fuck 'em. Bunch of fascists.
Oh man. I like Skip.
Hey, just wanted to say, it sucks what is happening to you.
Thanks, Skip.
You're gonna be missed.
I don't really care about any of this shit. Except my secret stash. Might as well grab my emergency joint while I'm here.
You have an emergency joint at school? Okay. Yeah, I know how this works.
Maybe chem was the class I hated the least. Having Justin as my locker neighbor was one of the few not shitty things about this place.
Oh.
I had big plans for adding to this collage. Oh well. Dad got Bongo from the rescue shelter. Then he got run over by a car. Moral of the story, no one's ever really rescued.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. It's just, Ugh. Oh well. Let's just pack our shit.
Love how every time someone tells me how much potential I have, it's right before saying how I'm wasting it all.
Chloe, I need to start seeing more effort from you, or you're going to fail in my class. The quality of your work lately simply doesn't speak to the amount of potential I see in you. I know you're better than this. I've heard that line before. Yeah. Whatever. Pencil case.
Trusty keeper of my graffiti pens. You've served me well.
Also, fuck this planet. yeah, that's... I get it.
Wonder who will grace this space after me.
Oh, cool. Sure, let's sign it. Why not? Chloe Price. Almost. Nice.
Maybe chem was the class I hated the least.
And it's also the last bit we have to take from this locker. And then that's it. Aren't those like really expensive in America? I don't know. Maybe it's just like college. I don't know, dude. And last book. Oh, what?
Absolutely, positively the best concert of 2008. Too bad it's time to go.
But it certainly looks fun. Damn. Okay, I guess we have to trash it. I don't want to, though. Kind of want to just leave it. You know, maybe the next person wouldn't trash it. I don't know.
Finally, what I actually came here for.
The secret joint. You know, I mean, I guess might as well use a secret stash like that for something.
Wait. What the hell? Damn it, Justin.
Chloe, hey, I had to borrow your stash. Desperate times, you know. I promise I'll get you back next week. Wonderful. Thanks, Justin. That's, great.
Fuck every inch of this place. I wish I could tag it from floor to ceiling. But with Skip watching me...
Bathroom. Then I'm out. Cool?
Okay, but try to make it fast, will you?
Alright. Let's tag this place. Holy shit. Alright, she's gonna go for it. Otherwise the music wouldn't kick in. Okay, shit, I'm getting excited now. Hell yeah, let's do this. Insubordinate. Women take forever to get ready, David. Huh. There will be consequences, Mom. Man. Easy, Zoe. I'm leaving, Rachel. Huh. Yeah, again, a lot of your frustrations, huh? Life is Strange Before the Storm, Episode 2. Brave New World. What an intro! You really... How long did this take? Jesus! Damn. Okay, and now we have to talk with Joyce. I know. God damn it. I know he means well, but really, David being here is not gonna make the situation better, my dude. It really isn't. And that's Elliot, isn't it?
Later, Skip.
Later.
Looks like David's here.
Yep.
Awesome.
But, hold on, can I do this? Nope. I need to plug it. Okay, you know what? I was worried. I don't know what the connection would be, but I was worried maybe the bugs are happening because I plug my controller in and out. I don't know, but I'm desperate, so I'm not going to plug my controller in and out. That means we're not going to be able to move faster. That message is going to stay there for a little bit, sadly. And we're not going to be able to check our objectives, but oh well. Can I check them like this somehow? I can't read that. Whatever.
Another letter to Max.
Oh shit. You actually talked about that. Also, we have a bunch of messages. Mom. Okay, we read that last time. Chloe, did you hear there's a fire? Please text me so I don't worry. Chloe, are you okay? Chloe, please. I'm fine. Okay, thank goodness. Come home by curfew. We have that meeting early tomorrow. Again, Chloe, really? Chloe, you can't keep doing this to me. I'm trying my best. Yeah, but that was the night when we found William's car, so. Holy shit, did you get Wells' text about fire? You okay? Yeah, you? Yeah, I'm just in my room. Hey, after Tempest, you wanna hang out? Urgent fire weather update. Arcadia Bay Forest Watch. Arcadia Bay, Oregon. 0202. Oh yeah, 2:02 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Saturday, May 8th, 2010. Active Class D wildfire, not contained. Use caution. Check local media for road closures. Is Class D bad? I don't think it's ridiculously bad. Members of the Blackwell community, please be advised that a fast-moving wildfire has recently been sighted in the vicinity of Combe Nation State Park. I have spoken with the Arcadia Bay Forest Watch, who do not believe any evacuations are necessary at this time, as the Blackwell campus is not within the affected area or the fire's current projected path. Please utilize caution while traveling to and from campus. Faculty and staff have been asked to waive punctuality requirements for all sports and extracurricular activities this weekend. And 2 from Rachel. So it's probably like all the way up, yeah. Oh, this is from last night. Made it into my house without seeing either of my parents. Sweet. You were born to be a spy. Jumping out of trains and shit. Oh man, we'd make such a great team. No enemy viewfinder would ever be safe from you again. Meanwhile, you're deep undercover as a passed out person. Lol. Wow, that was unforgettable. Some of it sucked. Yeah. You know what doesn't suck? What? You. You also don't suck. I know. We should probably sleep. Got Wells tomorrow morning. Yeah, my fault. Worth it. Wells blows that meeting. Oh, okay, this is new now. Wells blows that meeting hella sucked. You're hella weird. You are. Seriously, it's okay. Yesterday was worth it. Yeah. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do some journal reading now. So, if you're not interested in that, if you're not... Oh, wrong button. If you're not... Jesus? There we go. If you're not interested in this, then you can, you know, close the video now. So in that case, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you all next time. Auf Wiedersehen. Now, for everybody that is interested, when did we leave off? Chloe the Electric Sheep. We saw this. Did we see 4? Max the Loser. Yes, we saw that. Plus, I almost got my ass kicked. Yes, okay, I think this is new. Yep. Max. You know how things with Mom seemed like they couldn't get any worse? The sad truth is, I suddenly have to choose between being nice or being honest with her. Because I can't be both. But how can I keep being nice and pretending like she didn't make a horrible choice with Mustache? And why am I the only one concerned about this hostile takeover of our house? Today it's a toolbox and pot roast. Tomorrow it's... I should stop there, for sanity's sake. Honestyville or Niceburg. And yeah, I know Mom is stressed about money issues, but that still doesn't justify her horrible taste in men. Also, Mom knows I've been skipping, which sucks, but in a way makes me feel better about it. Does that make me a bad person? That I don't feel bad about fucking off, just relief that I don't have to waste the energy to lie about it anymore? On second thought, don't answer that. Chloe, the no good, very bad person. Tardy slips. Huh. Max. So the mustache drove me to school today. Yup, that's what my life's become. Even worse, he thought the ride was like a tell me how things are gonna be from now on opportunity. You'd be proud of me. I kept my mouth shut like a good little girl. Or a good little serial killer. There is more than one way to skin a David. Had a dream about that again. The one where I was there when it happened. It seems to get harder and harder after each of these to remember what's real and what's not. All I remember after I wake up is how much I miss him. I hope that never goes away. The Chloe who wasn't there, or was I? Max, have I ever told you about Nathan Prescott, aka Spoiled Dick Baby? Anyway, you know that old question about what if you could go back in time and assassinate Hitler? Well, I worry I just stopped that assassination when I got between Nathan and an ass beating by Drew, football jock and all-around angry teenager. Maybe I'm getting soft in my old age. Spoke to Elliot too. He was super nice as always. He wanted to hang out, as always. And I was non-committal. Committal, as always. Loser number 1. Spoiled Dick Baby, being a douche, being a douche, being a douche. Other losers 9, loser 1, 2, and 3, all in black hell. Bro time, annoy. Look for shit. That's interesting. Poor guy, he's super persistent. It must be hard trying to give a shit about me. Speaking of giving a shit, I actually played a game with Steph and Mikey this morning. It wasn't terrible, but I'm not sure I have the energy to consistently care about, to consistently care that much about anything. I probably should be concerned about how little a shit I give these days, but that would mean giving a shit, wouldn't it? Chloe, the catch-22. Max, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, when is she finally going to talk about Rachel Amber? Fine, you nosy bitch, here it is. Rachel Amber is the most popular girl at school, and she's super into hanging out with me all of a sudden. Like this morning, when she pulled me into the drama lab and asked for my expert opinion about true love in front of the whole class. I told her true love is bullshit, of course. Mr. Keaton, the drama teacher, actually seemed to agree with me. When Rachel brought me into her dressing room, Gotta say, that was the quickest I've gone from meeting someone to helping them get dressed. But that's Rachel. She doesn't give a fuck. She just lets it all hang out. Then Rachel hatched this crazy plan for us to skip school together that involves jumping onto a train. You know, like kids ditch school in the 60s, the 1860s. Stay tuned, Max. I have a feeling there will be a lot more to tell you soon. Chloe, Love Doctor. Max, did we ever play Two Truths, One Dare? You would have been terrible at it. You would have called it Two Truths and oh god, can I take it back? Sorry for lying. Please, the guilt hurts. Two Truths and a Lie should be a class in school. I feel like I learned a lot. For example, Rachel is ambidextrous. She's a Leo, and she's from California. I also learned that I still have lots more to learn about lying. Rachel read me like an open book. She saw right through my yo-ho face-punching story. Basically, she's a human lie detector. Have I mentioned that we were on a train? It was pretty cool sitting there and watching the world fly by. Then we jumped off it and wound up in some crazy-ass park north of town. No big deal. Captain Chloe Bluebeard, Scourge of Arcadia Bay. Scourge of Arcadia Bay. 1994. Max. With all this Shakespeare shit going on, I thought I'd write you a sonnet. Sonnet. Then I realized that rhyming is hard and nothing really rhymes with Rachel. Which seems fitting, given that I've never actually met anyone like Rachel before. With Rachel, everything is a game of some kind. I had to use my breaking and entering skills to get this viewfinder working just so we could spy on peeps at the park. Rachel was hilarious making up dialogue for them, and I actually held my own mocking some tight shorts wearing speedwalker. After we watched some old couples suck face, Rachel decided it was high time we unsobered ourselves. So we hatched a plan to steal wine from these yuppie picnickers. And since it's Rachel, the plan involved elaborate acting and more improv on my part. I killed it, once again. I'd still never be caught dead on stage, but this type of acting I can get behind. Our hard-earned wine in tow, we journeyed forth in search of more fun and games. Chloe, the unsober. Max. I don't even know. I don't. First off, was your money on Chloe blows this and goes back to having no friends again? I hope so. How did I fuck it up? One moment I'm having the day of my life, the next moment I'm awkwardly confessing feelings for her, like some dork asking the head cheerleader to the prom, and she blew me off. Because of course she did. But wait, that's not all, because as soon as Rachel leaves, I find a car. My dead dad's fucking car. This twisted, shattered, ugly reminder of what used to be my life. So I smashed it up, obviously, and then I passed out and had a dream where my dad told me to find Rachel back at the park, and Rachel set herself on fire. But enough about me. How was your day, Chloe, the twisted, shattered, and ugly? Max, when did you decide you were done with me? I mean, how did you know it was time to move on? I ask because Rachel and I have decided we're done with this shit town. We've had it. It's bye-bye Bay, but instead of just ghosting it, like someone I know, we're gonna leave it in a trail of destruction in our wake. For Rachel, that means burning a fucking forest down. I know, crazy. But guess what? I'm pretty crazy too. In not unrelated news, I finally got my ass kicked out of Blackwell. But at least I managed to keep Rachel from getting booted from her play. I should probably be more upset about being a high school dropout, but I'm not. It's just another chapter of fuckery in the story of my life. So yeah, Burning bridges, literally and academically. That's how you make an exit, woman. Chloe, the exit wounder. Also, there is a ghost flipping us off with wearing Max's shirt, so that's nice. Holy shit, yeah, we have a couple more things. Drew. Basketball goes into court, football goes into ass? Pretty sure. Drew North is Mikey's older brother, and the two of them couldn't be more different. Drew is a legit jock, like the type that spends hours a day in the gym and has nicknames for his biceps. I've never been to a Bigfoot's game, but I hear he's actually really good at throwing stuff into other stuff, or whatever. I feel so bad because I don't remember if it's Mikey or Mickey. I kept saying Mikey, it might be Mickey. Told me that Drew is planning to go to college on an athletic scholarship, which is good because their family is even poorer than mine. Their dad was one of the fishermen who lost his job because of the Prescott Corporation. As you might imagine, this put Nathan on Drew's shit list. Not a good list to be on. In the war between a meathead and a shithead, does anyone win? Anyway, I don't think Drew's really a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't know. It's like we exist in two completely different planes of existence that happen to be in the same school. Happy to keep it that way. As far as Blackwell students go, Elliot Hampton is pretty not terrible. He hangs out with some of the douchers sometimes, but I get the sense that he's mostly a lone wolf. Like this chick. Similar to my class schedule, Elliot and I have history, but no chemistry or drama. We hooked up a few times shortly after Dad died, but there wasn't really much to it. I think I was just bored, or maybe a little lonely. Weird, I know. I don't always get where Elliot's coming from. He's constantly asking to do stuff with me, which is nice, but I'm not sure we have that much in common anymore. Sometimes when we talk, it seems almost like he's studying me. I can't tell if he actually wants to be friends or just get in my pants. I guess I should be flattered either way, but I'm also not sure how much I care. Sorry, Elliot. We talked about Frank. Here we go. You can't trust normal people. Just ask Rachel. Her dad seems like the most normal guy on the planet, but he also turns out to be a cheating dickwad. Come to think of it, maybe that is normal. What sucks is that Rachel and her parents actually seem to get along really well before. James is the new district attorney in Arcadia Bay, which is the reason Rachel's family moved up here from Orange County. Despite his job, James doesn't act like an uptight law enforcer all the time, unlike some wannabe father figures I know. Whatever happens with Rachel's family, it still seems like she really does love her parents. Maybe that's all that matters. I'd certainly rather have a cheating dickwad dad than a dead one. Rose, Rachel's mom, also seems pretty decent. She certainly really loves Rachel and James. Poor lady. I think I should have read that part first. We've read this. Here we are. Nathan Prescott is the golden child of the Prescotts, Arcadia Bay's oldest, wealthiest, and most powerful family, as they love reminding everyone. Nathan's dad... I just saw the drawing of that seal laser beaming a jet out of the sky with, like, a fucking giant ship in the background sinking. So that's nice. Sorry. Nathan's dad does something nautical related. I think it has to do with murdering baby seals and turning them into death rays for the military, but I can't remember the details. Whatever the case, there's a lot of people in this town who hate the Prescotts. including all the fishermen he put out of work. And you do not want to mess with fishermen. They smell. Nathan is odd. He's extremely privileged, yet dark and brooding. Even though he's a dick, I can't help feeling bad for him sometimes. He's really just a weird little dude trying to figure out his shit, but he has to pretend to be all this stuff he's clearly not, like an athlete or a cool kid. You can tell it fucks him up inside. Of course, the best cure for feeling bad for Nathan is to actually talk to Nathan. Then you remember what a wonderfully punchable face those Prescott jeans gave him. Not right, meow. Action. How to describe Rachel Amber. I've been trying to find the right words ever since we met. The crazy thing about Rachel is that I really should hate her guts. I mean, she's a straight-A student, beloved by everyone at school, including students and teachers. She's super into acting, and I hear she even does modeling on the side, which I imagine her district attorney dad and Stepford housewife mom support her in. It all sounds like a recipe for awfulness. And yet, Rachel somehow is nothing like the privileged golden child type you'd expect. She's not like any type, actually. She's probably the most surprising person I've ever met. And that's not just because when we met she was helping me take down some skeevy assholes at a rock show. But it's just this feeling she gives off. Like when you're with her, anything is possible. Fuck, it really sounds like I have a crush on her, doesn't it? Here's hoping she reveals something really horrible about herself soon. Like a stamp collection, or a love for cat memes. Something to make her a little less indescribably awesome. Has kissed girls, has not kissed ever. Wow. Don't call my man out. I can never decide if Steph is the coolest or nerdiest person in all of Blackwell. Maybe both. She's definitely queen of the indoor kids. With all their weird role-playing games and sci-fi shit. I guess her dad is a video editor? She makes some sweet cash by selling bootleg DVDs. Don't knock the hustle, and I'm pretty sure Steph does all the backstage technical work for the school plays, which checks out. Another thing about Steph, she is into girls. And she doesn't give a shit about what anyone thinks about it. Cool. She doesn't give a shit what anyone else thinks about it. There's the proper sentence. Mikey Mickey North is the captain of Steph's fan club. And the two of them can be found huddled around tables rolling 20-sided dice whenever they have the chance. If life were one of those 80s movies Dad used to watch, Mikey Mickey would be the nerd that the jocks give wedgies to. In the real world, if someone messed with him, they'd be in deep shit. Mikey's older brother is Drew North, Blackwell's alpha jock. 6 equals 6th level flaming gauntlet of awesomeness. The truth is, Mikey is one of the few genuinely nice people in this place. Although every once in a while he says something that reveals a darker outlook on life. No idea where he gets it from. Maybe Star Trek? I don't want to sound like I know him. But is he depressed? Because we've gotten hints at something like that a couple times now. Maybe not depressed, but he has something going on, and it's always... Maybe not always, but it can be very, 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 very hidden. You know? You never know what people have going on privately. Or mentally. Anyway. Let's not get too deep. That's us. That's Drew. It's Elliot. Frank. Okay. That's everybody, and we only have 2 more characters to meet, really? Damn. Clean lens, driver's seat, sweet hideout, shopping list, hood with a view. Closet door, message board, cruel reflector. Hatched path, the hypocrisy times. Interesting. Sorry. 4 locations we haven't been in and no texts. Right. Alright then. That's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you all next time. Auf Wiedersehen.